Yo, welcome to the Daily Smash, Thursday afternoon, December 29, 2022. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
We're still sweating from pickleball. It's so nice here in Cabo. I take notes all the time in my phone for the rundown, for the stuff we're going to talk about on our show. And I had on my rundown, Mexico, USA. And I looked at it this morning, I'm like, what was I thinking when I wrote that?
You know, somebody told me about how I was talking about how it was Mexico and my grandma was like in the 1800s or whatever she was born.
Well, maybe that was what it was.
Yeah, that was what it was. And someone said, no, it was a territory, but it was Mexico, sorry. And then...
It wasn't a state until 1912, someone said. I was going to do research on it and I forgot.
I think
we were having such a good time. We're on vacation. We shouldn't even
whatever. It wasn't an American state. Okay, until 1912, whatever. It was Mexico.
The point is, where your grandmother, great-grandmother, was born, was at one time the property of Mexico.
It was, because like I'm half Indian, like a Navajo.
Yeah,
like,
well,
I am, and then I got 35%. That's a large number.
I think it's 29%.
And I'm black. Got 3%.
You're also Asian.
Well, that's because of Native Americans.
And Ashkenazi Jew.
1%.
And by... Sorry, I can't say it. I'm not going to say it.
Don't say that. No, don't be crass. Come on.
Okay, so one of the things that we did today was we played pickleball. Not nude pickleball, which we talked about this morning, but pickleball, clothed pickleball. And I just want to show you some highlights from our game this afternoon. Kelly is very athletic, and I feel like both of us need to work on our games, but we can be a formidable team.
I think we could. Well, I need to get lessons. Like there's like my girlfriend's like, do the chicken wing. It's a short game. It's not like tennis. Mm-hmm. It's like completely different because it's a wiffle ball and it doesn't bounce like a tennis ball. Mm-hmm. So I am very athletic.
Yes, you are.
I believe that I could be a very good player.
You are a good player. You can be a great player. And you're right. Lessons will help. We watched the guy today who was outstanding. And what's interesting, and when you watch the pro thing, now they have pro matches on TV, you know, there's a lot of net play, but they're just back and forth for a while, and then they're waiting for an opportunity to hit a winning shot. Yeah. But they don't look for it on every shot. They're content to just like back and forth, and then
it's really fun.
Feet. And if you hit the feet, it's hard.
It's not like it's you're winded, you sweat. Mm-hmm. It's a great exercise, but you're not gonna get tennis elbow. But
people do get hurt.
Oh yeah, they do.
Achilles, tear stuff. If you don't stretch.
You have to stretch before. That's actually... I
do have to, toot my own horn a little bit. I can get around the court. I can get the balls.
Well, you're very, very good. You're good at tennis, though.
I got moves.
I can't believe his parents. Your parents are like...
Playing in... My dad's almost 90.
I think that's the secret. I think that's the secret to longevity. Walking and playing like those kinds of sports because it gets your mind going and your body. Yeah. It's like you gotta exercise. You gotta exercise.
Even if it's a vigorous walk.
Yes.
Walking is good for you.
It is.
Gotta walk. I have some viewer comments.
I walk it like I talk it.
Yesterday you talked about your crush. Your
Matt Dillon.
Teenage crush Matt Dillon. And Carolyn Hooper said, same here, Matt Dillon.
Same.
Love Leo said, I love these destination smashes.
Oh, thank you.
Live from Cabo. Patty P. Kelly, please stay away from Glanville. She is trouble.
Trouble.
We talked about yesterday about how Kelly was supposed to do an interview on a podcast, and they canceled last minute, but it turns out her son is sick. And we knew that, but we didn't say it.
Well, she told me not to say anything.
No,
and
but
then
now
she came out with a statement now.
Yeah, now she posted.
She asked me, and I respected her wishes.
Yes.
She told me not to say anything, that her son was sick, and then we wake up this morning, and it was like, oh, it's because her son was sick is why. I'm like, I already knew that, but she told me not to say anything.
And you respected that, and this is important because we have, in the past, we have said things that we probably shouldn't have said, but lessons learned.
Right. Like Shannon Bedore.
Yeah. Like that.
Well, we know some things that's going down over
And we
there
haven't
in
said
that
anything.
camp, and we haven't said anything.
And we're not saying anything.
We're not saying anything.
But we have information.
We have information about Shannon and John, and we're not disclosing that.
Don't say another word.
Okay, all right.
Hi, Kelly and Rick, from Tim Biverbeb, 7731. How about an exercise yoga segment? Kelly's top 5 exercises.
So when you get like,
you don't have to do it right now.
I like, cause this right here, you get like chicken when you get older. You get like this chicken, like underneath. I like to concentrate on my triceps, so I don't have that chicken thing.
But they have a great gym here at this resort where we're staying.
I like to do a lot of ab exercises.
I want to get the camera and I want you to show the viewers.
Okay.
We can do it tomorrow afternoon or Friday. We'll show them. Oh, this is Thursday's show. Friday or Saturday, we'll show your exercise.
I love these exercises. I don't know. You know, people are like, what do you eat? What do you do? I try to eat very small portions, right?
Yes.
But I eat whatever I want.
You do?
I do. Like, if I want ice cream, or if I want dessert, I eat like 2 bites. That's it.
But then, yeah, you regret when you eat sugar because you know you can't, your body can't handle it.
Yeah, and bread. I can't eat that stuff.
Yes. But you're very disciplined. And that's the thing that most people, they just start eating and they just don't stop.
Yeah, I just do, like, last night, Julie had tres leches and ice cream, and that's my favorite dessert. I'm not gonna deprive myself, I'm gonna eat that.
You had a little bite.
I had 2 bites, and that's it. And that's enough for your brain to be okay with it. I don't know, you're not supposed to have any of it at all, but whatever. Gotta live my life. You know, I'm almost 50 years old. I don't really want to be 100, to be quite honest. I want to die around 80. I want to live my life and be happy.
Well, when I'm 115, I would like you to be there.
I'm not going to be there.
But whenever we work out, I'm always amazed. And I told you this in the gym a couple of days ago. Like, how do you know how to do that? Like, she knows all the moves, all the exercises, all the different ways of using that torture machine. What do you call it? With the
because I've worked out my whole life. Like Jolie, like when I was Jolie, I used to do aerobics and like all that. She doesn't want to work out like I did. Like, I like it because it's good for my brain. It releases, does good things for your brain. It just makes me feel like I have clarity, and I don't know. It just makes me like, you know, she's like, oh, I have cramps. Work out. It helps. I'm depressed. Work out.
Yeah.
It helps.
It'll fire those endorphins.
Yes.
Get your blood flowing, and you're gonna feel better. Mm-hmm. Guaranteed. Dawn Baker, I don't mind you taking the glasses off and on. You make the movement appropriately, which obviously comes from your years of media training and experience. And you make it look good. Thank you, Dawn Baker.
I had media training too. It didn't do me well. I guess I didn't pay attention.
You maybe needed more training.
I guess.
I was on television for 34 years straight.
Straight up.
Solid. Sandy Billmeyer said, great show, you two. Rick, you are such a kind, fun, smart guy. And I love how you are so good to Kelly and Jolie. You're definitely one of a kind. You and Kelly are a smashing couple.
Thank you.
I had to read that one because it's so nice.
That was so nice.
Wait, here's one more. From Nebe.
She's been dying, okay? Nebe's been dying to hear about...
Oh, yeah.
What she wants to hear about your crushes and about the woman that you've dated. She wants to know... She's dying to know about your Stacy Dash.
I really love your Daily Smash, she said. However, I'm starting to feel like this show is one-sided. I want to hear more about Rick. While Kelly talks about her crushes, Rick doesn't tell us about his. Come on, Rick! Y'all said someone wanted to hear about the Christmas party, and you gave us the goods on that. I've been patiently waiting to hear about the Stacy Dash, and it has yet to be spilled.
Okay, so how did you meet Stacy Dash? Stacy Dash, if you guys don't know who she is, she was on Clueless. She was the black girl on there.
I forget what her character name was, but everyone who watched Clueless knows who Stacy Dash is. And so I used to do that late night show on Fox called Red Eye with Greg Gutfeld and Bill Schultz and Andy, what's his name? And I would be on there like regularly, and Stacy Dash was a guest on a night that I was on, and I'd never met her before. And she's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So
she is.
So we had a really good show, and she and I, you know, there was some sparks there, and I was dating someone at the time. So
who were you dating?
I don't remember, honestly.
Huh?
But I was dating someone.
Did you dump your girlfriend for Stacy
No,
Dash?
it wasn't like that. But
what do you mean?
Because when I broke up with whoever I was dating,
were you with Lauren?
I don't think so. I think it was after that. I was dating someone else. I don't remember. I swear to you, I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm old, and you know.
Not that old.
Anyway,
do I have to trade you in?
Some point after that, when I was single, one of us, I think she reached out to me actually.
Uh-huh.
And
she wanted some.
And
what?
She got some.
She got some.
We went on a date. It went very well.
Uh-huh.
We went out for, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. And the reason why I didn't want to tell the story is because I don't want to go into detail about
how
her.
she wanted you to impregnate her?
Well, I think she was looking for a husband.
And she was looking for somebody to have a baby with.
And let's just say that
she tried to have. She did.
Yeah, sorry, my fish don't swim like that. But also, it wasn't a love connection. Okay, well, I'll put it that way.
It wasn't a love connection.
It wasn't a love connection. She wasn't the one for me, and thank God I found the one. But you know, she was cool, and you know, it was fun for a very short time.
Who broke up with whom?
Oh, I broke up with her.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, I did.
Uh-huh.
And
why?
again, it's not a story I'm sorry, but I'm a gentleman, and I don't want to share the details. I'll tell you.
I know he told me already. I kind of want to tell everybody. It's kind of a good story.
Can we just say that...
He doesn't want to kiss and tell. Like, I get it.
She was dealing with some issues at the time. And I didn't feel like it was a good time for us to be in a relationship. So I said, I think, you know, we should go our separate ways. And we did. Mm-hmm. And I haven't spoken to her since.
Oh, wow.
There was one time, like a few months later, when she was running for Congress or something.
Uh-huh.
But it was like an exchange of an email. Yeah, she's pretty smart. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And why was she on Fox?
And troubled. I just think she's a little troubled, or she was.
But why was she on Fox?
She's okay.
What was she doing as a Fox?
She was a contributor. They hired her as a contributor. She was on like the Noon Show a couple times, and it was funny because she had this like agent at the time. No, I don't even know if I should tell this story. Nobody knows this story. She had this agent who insisted, or I don't even know if she did, but he wanted her to wear an IFB. You know how I wear an IFB?
Yeah.
So I can hear the control room when I'm doing my live shots, and they might say, you have 2 minutes, or you're up in 2 minutes, or we need you to rap. Rap. So I'll rap my story. But she wanted to wear one so her agent could talk to her in her ear and tell her what to say.
Oh, like Kim Kardashian does?
Does she do that?
Yeah. They do that.
And I don't know if they actually pulled it off or if they actually did it, but they were arguing that they wanted to do that. So he could tell her what to say while she was on TV.
Oh, wow.
Because, you know, like not everybody's cut out to you know, spontaneous. Like you're very good spontaneously.
Right. I am.
Not everyone can do that.
I'm not good at a lot of things, but I am good at being quick on my feet.
Well, there is a partial Stacy Dash story by request.
I mean, that girl has been asking, what's her name? I mean, for every time I talk to her. So.
Nebe. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
In the news now.
In the news.
Coolio, the rapper, died without a will. He has 7 kids. They will inherit his estate valued at $300,000.
Wow. Now, how does he only have $300,000?
$300,000 to some people, I'm sure, is a lot of money. But if you're a famous rapper with one of the most iconic songs, Gangsta's Paradise. You would think that guy had millions of dollars.
I had more than that in my bank account when you met me. Like, I was like, what the hell? Like, right?
So, and not only that, but you have 7 kids and they're splitting 300 grand. That's like
10 grand each.
44,000, 43,000.
Now we're laughing.
Did you say 10 grand? You didn't mean that,
after taxes. Because you get taxed on everything. No, I'm not. 300,000. You get
taxed on the inheritance of that amount?
There is inheritance tax.
Yeah, but I thought it was only over 10 million.
No, well, no, there's inheritance tax. Well, yes, there is a certain threshold. But so my next door neighbor on Breakers Drive, the house that's $10 million worth that I sold for $5 million. That my next door neighbor was Marty Moose, the cartoonist. She had to sell that house at the time. There was 2 houses, which was a great deal, $7 million. She told me that she had to sell that house to pay in her inheritance tax because he bought all this property on Sunset.
Well, that's a very different situation. You have someone who's worth tens of millions of dollars. That you have to pay taxes on.
It's still effed up. It's still effed up. This person already paid taxes. Why do you have to pay an inheritance tax?
I think it's BS. Because the money he had, the money he used to buy it, was all after tax dollars.
It's already after tax dollars.
So why are you taxing him again?
Why are you taxing him again?
That is so unfair.
But there is a way. There's a loophole to get around that.
Oh.
For children.
Oh.
It's called a policy, an insurance policy that you can offset that. You get an insurance policy on your death, and you offset that cost.
We're going to get a financial advisor expert to come on our show and tell our smashers stuff like that.
Yeah.
Here's what you need to do to protect your assets and protect your kids so that when you die, they don't have to pay taxes on the money. And I do think now that there's like a threshold, and I think it's like $10 million. And I think underneath that, I don't know for sure, and forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, I think you don't have to pay on an amount like this, like where each kid's getting like
$300,000, really? I got that from my dog bite money when I was in 5th grade. I'm not kidding. I got bit by a dog. That's how I got to buy all my properties.
I didn't even see this line till just now. The filing indicates Coolio's 7 adult children who wear his ashes in necklaces are his next of kin and the beneficiaries of his estate. They wear his ashes in necklaces.
There's diamonds, you can put that into a diamond.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, Pops?
How you doing? That's our smash for this afternoon. We'll be back here again tomorrow.
Are we gonna do our the day of our, are we gonna do our reel of the day?
Oh my God, I almost forgot. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So I love watching TikTok and Reels every day, and I just think things are just hilarious, and there's just so many out there that no one really has on a show.
Right.
So nobody ever like highlights. Remember like Talk Soup when they would do like highlights? I came up with an idea of
because
doing.
You're brilliant.
Not really. Actually, I'm not, but I think it would be fun to do a reel of the day.
From now on,
we are going to do a reel or a TikTok of the day that we find funny or shocking.
And there are so many. The problem is when you start watching those things, I'm sure you have, you watch one, it leads to another and another, and you fall down this rabbit hole, and 3 hours later, you're like, I've been staring at this phone for 3 hours, but it's remarkably entertaining. So we're picking one. We're narrowing it down to one.
Yeah.
And this one was filmed at Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, according to the poster. And it is this wild brawl. Check it out.
Check this out.
as soon as I watched it, I was like, where is security? You're in an airport, and we're supposedly like we're all.
Where's TSA? 1,000 standing around. Where are they?
Where's the National Guard that was protecting our airports? Where's the local police? Where's the state police? Where's any airport security?
Yeah.
Just, you know, monitoring the situation. You have all these people like beating each other, just brawling in an airport.
But if you look, you can see someone take the top off of the garbage can and like
whack somebody, and then they were grabbing other, like it looked like a stanchion, and they're like trying to hit somebody over the head with it.
Yeah.
And this one guy comes out of nowhere and like clocks somebody.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Like,
yeah.
I would like to know that I'm safe when I'm waiting for a flight, and that if a brawl breaks out, there will be security to break it up.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing in Minneapolis, St. Paul? Hello?
Hello. All right.
There's your reel of the day.
There's your reel of the day. Okay.
We hope you have a smash-tastic evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye, Smashers. Love you. Bye.